Well, hey everybody, it's time to pull some shards. Ashlynn is in the game. She is pullable, and we have a new Ashlynn event for the summit event. So let's jump in. Here we are at the shard pulling screen, and we actually have an Ashlynn event going on. Right now, there is a summoning boost, and if you want to see the details, you can simply click on the summon details on the bottom left-hand corner, and all it says is if you do not pull Ashlynn on your first Lego, your second Lego is guaranteed to be Ashlynn, which is awesome. So for some of us, we will get her on the first. For others of us, we will get her on the second, as long as you have enough shards to get 2 legendaries, right? Legendary heroes summoned in this event have a 50% chance of being Ashlynn. If this character is not Ashlynn at this time, it will be guaranteed Ashlynn for the subsequent legendary summon. So with that said, I got some shards to pull. Let's dive in. All right, here we go. The first 10 pull. Let's see how this goes. This is a totally new event. I am super excited to pull her. And we do have an epic. Let's see what the epic is. The epic is Aria. She's kind of cool. She does have a really nice trait where she inflicts a taunt on whichever enemy has the highest speed at the start of battle. So she's really good in arena to counter really fast speed teams. All right, so we got Aria. Let's go ahead with the next 10 pull. The next 10 pull is going to be, I am super excited for Ashlynn. It's going to be awesome. She's very unique, and I'm really excited. So we got Helmar. Helmar's okay. I got a bunch of copies of him. I will end up building him at some point down the road for faction wars, right? For faction war challenges. Let's go on with the next 10 pull. And I'm really excited. It's always exciting to pull shards. It's always fun to get new heroes. The trick is to not level too many heroes at the same time and then have them be so spread out you can't gear all of them. So here we go. There is a summon event going on right now, and I'm getting some good points. So far, all epics, nothing too glorious. We'll see if we can squeeze out 2 legendaries like I usually hope for. Most of my shard pull summons, we do get 2 Legos, and that's really exciting. Urzag is okay. I do have a built one, so I could probably just upgrade this one. I can ascend him. Everything else is okay. Joseph is really, really good. Mary is okay if you are just starting in Ash Magisteria 12. She's pretty good. I don't think anybody uses Elson, but he does have a nice kit with a bunch of true damage on it. Moving on to the next 10 pull. I don't even remember if this is 10 pull 4, 5. So far, all epics in every single pull. We got Hitochi. Hitochi's cool. Hitochi is really, really cool. He has a very... And Noella. Oh, man, that's cool. I was hoping for Noella. She looks amazing. So let's take a very quick look at Hitochi. What makes Hitochi really good is he's got the crit rate increase of 30% on his trait, just like Zatlux. And he is a killing machine. He also restores his own health on his special there. And then his ultimate actually consumes all the rage that he generates and recovers health equal to 30% of the damage dealt. So he's actually a killing machine, and I can't wait to try him out. Taking a quick look at Noella's kit, I don't have her trait. If the primary target's max health is higher than this hero, gains bonus focus and increased damage. Ooh, that's actually interesting. So she is definitely a nuker. Defense down 2 on her basic. That is amazing. You can always turn off her skills and just use that. Crit damage up. Never mind. Her special. Crit damage up. Crit damage is by 50%. Deals 160% damage to one enemy and grants crit damage up for 3 turns on a 3-turn cooldown. Oh man, I am super, super excited. That is awesome. Her ultimate removes all negative effects and deals 220% damage to one enemy. Also applies defense down to the target for 2 turns. That's really good. The first thing I can think of right off the top of my head is my Ash Magisteria Hell Stage 3 speed team that farms under 2 minutes for Fabled Gear. I am definitely going to try her out. I'm going to level her, try her out. Let's go again. Hopefully, if we are getting Noella and Hitochi, hopefully we'll get a couple more duplicates of them. Usually that's the way things cycle. Sometimes when you get... Bruzak is good. I really like Bruzak. One of my favorite looking heroes here. Vance. Vance is good. I have a bunch of copies of Vance. He does have a really nice counterattack. However, I have not built mine. But hopefully we'll get some more epics, right? Some more Noella, some more Hitochi epics, and of course, Ashlynn. We are pulling shards for Ashlynn. So hopefully that will be the thing. Magnar is pretty good. I've been seeing a lot of people use Magnar in Arena. He does take many, many turns, and he can be a pain to deal with. Moving on to the next 10 pull summons, we got a Lego. What is the Lego? We got Therese. That's actually really interesting. I love the way he looks. We got Trista. Trista's a nice fire epic. So we got a Lego and an epic. Lots of variety in this one here. Therese, I don't have. He is actually very cool looking. He's water. Most of the heroes that I summon are water. I don't have too many fire heroes. Looking at his trait really quickly, Abyssal Guard is his trait. One attacking recovers health based on the remaining cooldown of the target's ultimate ability. Plus 10% max health per turn. Interesting. So he's got a recover on his trait. Deals 130% damage to an enemy. Increases their ultimate ability's cooldown by 1 turn. I don't really know if that is a good thing. He increases the ultimate ability cooldown by 1 turn, which works really good with his trait. I was thinking it did not, but it works really good on his trait because the way that I read this is recovers health based on the remaining cooldown of the target's ultimate abilities. The way that I first thought of it is if the target's ultimate ability is very low, very short, then he recovers more health. But it actually works the other way. So the greater the ultimate ability cooldown is, the more health he recovers. And his basic extends the ultimate ability by 1 turn. So that actually works out really well. The passive, upon receiving area damage, reduces that damage received by 60%, gains 1 bonus turn 2 times per round. And his ultimate deals 140% damage to 1 enemy. Damage scales with the remaining cooldown of the target's ultimate ability, plus 45% damage per turn. Holy cow. If the target is killed, it deals splash damage to all enemies equal to 60% of the damage dealt. Very, very interesting. I am curious to try him out in Hard Void Tower. Moving on, not to take too long there, wanted to look at his kit because he is new for me. I did not have him. That is my very first Lego, which means the next Lego is guaranteed if we have enough shards. I guess we're going to have to get some more shards. Now, Hugh is okay. He is the only epic here. We do have some more shards remaining. Hopefully that is enough. Hopefully that is enough. Let's go ahead for Ashland. Taxes. This one is all taxes. Moving on. Okay, and if you don't know what taxes are for summoning a Lego. The next couple of summons are usually very, very crappy because you just summoned yourself a Lego and you have to pay taxes. Edicris is very, very, very good. And he is very good for Hard Void Tower. He's good in Arena because he strips buffs. And he's really good in the stun set, right? With the stuns. So he does AoE. He takes a lot of the buffs off. I am very happy to have Edicris. Moving on. He is not new for me. So we are moving on to something new. Hazel is actually okay. I have some copies of her. She is not as good as I originally thought. And Harburg I have not built. Okay, here we go. Ooh, Summon Hero Rally. 6,000 points already. Let's continue summoning some more. I really want Ashlyn. She looks amazing. She has an amazing kit. We looked at her together in the last video as a first look for the new hero. Borden, I don't know if anybody builds Borden. He is old and busted. He's pretty good, but he's old and busted. There are much better heroes. We got 4 10 pulls left. Let's go ahead and see if we need to go to max. Maybe we can get a light or dark hero. I don't think this is going to be the case. I don't think at this point I have a light or dark legendary. So I think I'm overdue. I've been playing for like a year and I don't have a light or dark legendary. Not that I know of. So I'm definitely overdue, but it's not going to happen in this Shark Pull session because the next legendary is going to be Ashland. And that is what I'm hoping for. Come on. They got to make me pull right to the max. Man, wow. The good news is we do have a Shard Summon event going on. So we are going to be getting rewards from that. I think there's some books in there. I always try to get the books if I can. And we do summon ourselves an Aurak. Aurak is pretty good in Roaring Tulpa. However, I don't know if anybody's actually farming that. I personally don't farm Tulpa. There's nothing great in there. But I do use him in Team Arena for 3v3. And you can get him for free just by doing the events. That is what I did when I first started playing the game. Another 10 pull, another epic. Lord Rick is another epic. Wow, we got so many epics. All I want is an Ashland. Hey, Crixus, that's pretty cool. He's actually fairly good. He looks pretty terrible, but his kit's actually pretty good. He's got the decreased speed down on his ultimate. So I've seen people using him in the banker, and he does work out fairly well. Last 10 pull, and if we don't get her, we're going to have to get ourselves some more shards. All right, let's see. Can we get her on this last 10 pull? We got, here we go. Best for last. Get out of here, Hazel. She's an epic. We don't want to see you. We don't need you. What we want is Ashlyn right there. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man. Ashlyn is awesome. Now, you've got a chance to look at her. She got summoned, and her kit is very involved. I'm not going to go over her kit here. All you need to know is Ashlyn switches forms. Let's take a look at her very quickly. Ashlyn switches forms from light to dark. There she goes, and her skills switch as well. Her basic switches from dark. She has a silence on her dark side, and on her light side, she deals a bunch of damage with a bunch of splash damage, and she gains magic sparks. In her dark form is Supernova. She switches forms, removing 2 negative effects, and she gains a bonus turn. And then on her light form, she actually will switch forms. She'll remove negative effects. She'll also recover 20% of her max health, as she is a health HP. She will also recover 20% of her max HP, as she is an HP hero. She'll also put a shield on herself. And then her ultimate in the dark side form, in the dark form, she'll deal a bunch of damage, stun to the primary target as well, and she will gain defense up 2 for 2 turns. In her light form, Poker Rain, she will consume all her magic sparks generated through the whole battle, deal damage to all enemies, ignore 30% of their defense, and apply increased damage taken to the primary target. So there's a lot going on here, and she looks amazing. Go ahead and play around with her if you get her. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you are pulling shards for her. I got lucky. I got her on my last 10 pull. That was all the shards that I had. So with that said, I wish you all the best. Leave me a like and a subscribe down below. Leave me a comment as well. Let me know if you are going to pull her. And for more videos like this, check out the top right.